So we're working out of OpenStax Statistics Chapter 8, and we're going to be working on an example about computing a sample size. So you can always reference the book for free. Just look in the description of the video for the link, and you can get this Excel workbook for free. Just go to divideandconquermath.com and go to the OpenStax Statistics section. So this one's already been worked out, but the example is that we have the population standard deviation for the age of Foothill College students is 15 years. If we want to be 95% confident that the sample mean age is within 2 years of the true population mean age of Foothill College students, how many randomly selected Foothill College students must be surveyed? Okay, so for this one is actually a slightly different formula, which I have here. So we're trying to calculate what is the sample size that we need to be 95% confident. So this is the sample size that we want. And so you're actually given quite a bit of information here. We already know the population standard deviation, that's our sigma, so that's 15. And then the other thing that it says here is that we want the sample mean within 2 years of the true population mean age. So if we want that sample mean within 2 years, that means +2 or -2 for the sample mean. And so it doesn't actually matter in this case then what the sample mean is. What that means is that is telling us what we really want that error bound to be. The mean doesn't actually matter here. So remember, when you calculate your confidence intervals, this idea of within 2 years, that would be +2 or -2. So we want our error bound to be 2. We have been given our sigma, and then we're told that we want to be 95% confident. So that's talking about our alpha value. And remember, you always take your alpha divided by 2. So maybe I should really call this alpha divided by 2, sorry. And so from this, we can get to our critical value. Once you have these pieces of information, you just use this formula here to compute the size of n that you need. So in this case, I am going to take my critical value and I'm going to square it. So I take my critical value and square it. I take my sigma and I square it, and then I divide that by my desired error bound of 2 and square it. So I square all of this. I get that this comes out to 216 and some change. And so since this is talking about number of people, we'll just round that up to 217 to make sure that we get the sample size that we want. And that's really all you have to do for one like this, is just fill in these pieces and use the formula.